We get a lot of questions from you guys about why did you get this specific coach? And a lot of you say, why didn't you get a Super C? Why didn't you get a Prevo? And we're going to go into that, but we got a comment from a subscriber and we said, let's do a video on this. I thought it was a good question. And it comes from S. Coking. I don't know if that's how you say it. Great video packed with information. I'm sure many are going through a similar process, including me, and this helped provided guidance. Suggestion on a future video, you can explain why you didn't choose certain models, factors such as age, floor plans, annual maintenance, and most importantly, why you didn't get the Prevo. I lost a bet with my wife. Sorry, dude. Yeah, but we're going to talk about why we didn't.
I want to preface this video. This shouldn't be your guide for buying your RV. This was our process. Now, it has to be very personal for you. What we like and what fit for us may not be right for you, so please don't take this as, oh, Izzy and MJ bought it, this is what we have to buy. That's not the point of this. We're just answering this question, and we're going to answer specifically why we didn't get the Prevo. Before we do that, we do want you to take a moment, make sure you subscribe, notification bells on. That way, when we put out new videos, which we'll be putting out a lot because we're about to hit the road, you will get notified and you will know when our new videos come out.
For those of you that are new here, what did we ultimately wind up purchasing? We got a 2015 Newmar Dutch Star 4369. Now, number one reason why we bought this specific coach that we are sitting on right now is our favorite floor plan. If you've been watching us for years, you know that whenever we go to the shows and things like that, we always say this has been our all-time favorite floor plan, and it's also many people's. It is the best-selling Newmar diesel Class A. Many people
of all
love
time.
It. Yep.
Yeah. So again, we like it, but obviously a lot of other people like it, and it's just it fits everything we need. You may hear the rain outside. We know we're waterproof because it is coming down right now. All right. So a little bit about this coach. It's a full wall slide, 3-slide coach, very large living space, bath and a half. That was one of the things we really wanted. Mm-hmm. King size bed, large rear bathroom, and we didn't think, we knew we wanted a large rear bathroom. We didn't know how much we would appreciate that. Yeah. We can't get over how nice it is having that large rear bathroom, because we came from a Baystar, we new to this channel. Not a small Baystar, almost 37-foot Baystar, but the bathroom was really tight.
We also wanted, again, we got pretty much everything that we were wishing for. We got the tag axle, we wanted that. We got the side mounted radiator, which was also something that we wanted. We have the towing capacity finally that we wanted. We can carry more hashtag stuff. We have more carrying capacity. So it was really kind of, it checked off every box.
I know when we first brought our motorhome to our diesel mechanic, he opened it up, he goes, well, at least you did one thing right. You got a side mounted radiator. He likes the Super C. He's a truck guy, but he said, yeah, get the side mounted radiator always. And we're happy that we did that. Whether you buy new or used, one of the things that's often overlooked is the mattress on your RV or motorhome. And that was no different both when we bought our Baystar new and then we bought our Dutch Star used. The mattress on both were pretty bad. We upgraded both our motorhomes to a mattress from RVmattress.com by Brooklyn Bedding. They are the sponsor of this video. What's awesome about them is they make RV specific mattresses. So we have an RV King here. We do have the Dream Foam Memory mattress, which is a firm one. Same thing we had on our Baystar, but they have different types of mattresses. So if you want coils, if you want foam, if you want a hybrid of both, they have those. They also have the new Titan Plus for bigger, heavier people. They're headquartered in the USA and they have absolutely wonderful reviews. They also have a limited lifetime warranty and they've been awarded. Dream Foam mattress has won awards for its comfort. Since you saw it on our channel, we have a special discount code. All you have to do is go to rvmattress.com/endless. Use the discount code endless and you will get 30% off of your purchase. That's all the time. Now, if they run a better sale, sometimes they run 35% off. It doesn't matter. Use that discount code. You'll always get the highest discount, but at the very minimum, you'll get 30%. We love ours. Thousands of our subscribers have bought these. Thousands of our viewers have bought them. If you want more information, you can send us an email, ask us, or you can go to rvmattress.com/endless. Again, use the discount code endless and get your discount. I'm really tired right now. I can't wait to lay down on this and get a good night's sleep. Second reason why we chose a production motorhome, specifically the Newmar, we told you why this particular brand, but a production motorhome in general, is the serviceability. And this breaks down to a couple of things. Number one, this is on a Freightliner chassis. There are Freightliner service places everywhere. When we had an issue with our def dosing valve, is that what it is?
Dosing coolant valve.
Coolant valve. Well, Freightliner was 12 miles away. And
Thank
every
God.
time we're out on the highway, I periodically look on the Freightliner app. There's always a Freightliner within like 50 miles, 35 miles. So that's a big deal. We can pull into any RV repair center that works on diesel motorhomes. They work on it. Most diesel mechanics, they work on it. So that was a big thing. Also, the parts are readily available. It's very common. I know when we went to our diesel mechanic, he stocks parts. He pretty much has all the parts for this. They're very common.
The next thing is why a 2015? A lot of people said, aren't you worried about the 10-year rule? We weren't looking at a specific year. And it's kind of good that we ended up with this year, which we'll get to in a minute. But why 2015? Because that's what we found in the floor plan that we loved. It was available. It had been pretty well maintained. It had very low mileage and it was in good condition. Again, I still walk on here and I feel like we're on a new motorhome.
Yeah, and the decor in this motorhome is kind of timeless, even though it is 10 years old. We see new ones that kind of look like this also. You gotta remember, a lot of the, especially the new Mars, they really haven't changed much. Even the new 4369. So there was a big change in 16. They went with the hydraulic full wall slide, which is carpetless, and they upgraded the axles. That is a big upgrade, but it wasn't something that was that important to us because it still is well within what we carry. It's well within our towing capacity. And the 16s and 17s of full wall slides, we were told by quite a few people, had a recall, had some problems on it. So this was the last year that they were doing the slide. They got really good at it. It's actually a good year for this motorhome. But the floor plan, the length, the engine, and the touch panels and stuff, I'm just not a big fan of that. Just give me buttons. I'm good with that.
So the next one was a big question. Now, again, if you've been watching us for years, you know that we have talked many times about getting a Super C motorhome. Super Cs are very safe. They're pretty awesome looking.
They're very serviceable.
Yes, they are. That's another thing. And we really were interested in doing that. We started to quickly find when we were looking at used motorhomes that the used market was not very favorable to Super Cs. There was not a lot to choose from in the price range that we were looking for. So if we were willing to spend a couple $100,000 more, we absolutely could have found a good Super C used, but that just wasn't the case.
The other thing with the Super Cs, although you have that safety and the serviceability, of course, to get the equivalent amount of size, actually it wouldn't be equivalent, it'd be smaller. We'd have to get a 45-foot Super C, which is the largest, and we'd still have a much smaller living space, especially in the bathroom. They're also a little bit noisier up front. Not a little bit, a lot. This is very quiet going down the road. The final thing is the turning radius is just terrible. We've driven enough of them on the Cascadia, on the M2. It's bad.
Huge difference.
Huge difference. Yeah. I don't even know if we would have been able to navigate getting in and out of our driveway because it's really that bad. They're awesome once they're on the highway. The back roads, we drove them enough. I know Super C people are going to hate it, but if you're honest with yourself, you're going to agree they're not very nice on the tight turns and like the small roads and the back roads. Really, they're made to be on the highway.
And the next one in our search, we did bring you along and showed you a couple Prevost motorhomes that we were looking at. We looked at a Liberty, we looked at a Marathon, and we did quickly see that was also something that we didn't want. Couple reasons. Number one, in our price range, we were looking at very old Prevosts, very outdated look, not something that we were really interested in. I know a couple people out there said, oh, they look like a gaudy Las Vegas casino. So could we remodel? Yes, absolutely. But in terms of decor, it just wasn't something that really grabbed us. As again, this is really what we love.
Also, unless you're getting a 4-slide Prevost, which now the price goes way up. First of all, they're not that easy to find, and you're talking way, way up in price. They're not that large inside.
No,
so
they're not.
Even the double slide, this is larger inside with this full wall slide as far as the width and everything. They do have better bay storage, but like MJ said, they're just really outdated looking. You're talking probably a 15 to 20-year-old. And if we were going to buy newer, they last forever, right? They're going to last forever if you maintain them, which we're going to talk into the next one. The maintenance is extraordinary to keep those on the road. We have multiple people tell us that sell these, that own them. The maintenance is extraordinary. So now we're probably going to budget $10,000 to $15,000 a year for this. It's $10,000 when you go into a Prevost. Essentially, that's what we're told by Doug. He goes, every time I go to Prevost, I am guaranteed to spend $10,000. That's just not something that we were willing to do. They get from A to B. Prevost is nice. It's going to get us from A to B the same way that this coach is.
Another thing is there's limited serviceability. Again, like we mentioned with a Class A or a Super C even, we have easy access to many Freightliner locations all around the country. Prevost, a lot of places won't work on Prevost motorhomes.
You have to take it to a Prevost specific place. So
Right.
like when we broke down on the side of the highway, Prevost wasn't going to be 12 miles away.
No.
We're going to take it to Freightliner. Like, hey, we'll work on it for you. That's just not how it's going to work. Now, again, are the Prevosts super nice? Yeah. I mean, they're beautiful. It's just not for us.
No.
So we hope we answered some of those burning questions that you had. Is this our last motorhome? We don't know, but we're going to have this one for a while. We'll have this one for a while.
I did say that to you. I said I could see us really being in this for quite a while because I just walked on here before. I said, I love this motorhome. It's home when I walk. I know I've said this in other videos. I can't get enough of it. And I can't wait to be on the road, which is very soon, for long periods of time. And we're making tons of upgrades to it. There's not going to be any need to this.
Yeah, it's got low mileage.
It's got 30,000 miles.
30,000 miles on it now.
I mean, we got a long way to go in Stella.
We want your feedback down below. Also, if you like videos like this, to the left of us, we'll put our RV buying tips playlist. We'll also put our RV tours playlist. And for myself and MJ, it's a journey of a lifetime. And we'll see you on the road.